Good evening, I'm Peter Dow. We want to update you on the stories we're working on. This is CBSLA.com's The Rundown. LA native Meghan Markle became the Duchess of Sussex today, marrying Britain's Prince Harry in a lavish ceremony at Windsor Castle. She wore a dress by Givenchy and later rode through the streets in a horse-drawn carriage, waving to adoring crowds. At Markle's old school, Immaculate Heart, there was a viewing party to watch the ceremony live. Students at the all-girls school donned British gear to watch the class of '99 alum make history. All agreed she is living out the school's mission to make a difference as an independent woman making a positive change in the world. The widening abuse scandal involving a former gynecologist at USC now has some students calling for the school's president to resign. President Max Nikias sent an apology letter to students saying, in hindsight, the school should have revealed what it knew about the doctor earlier, instead of waiting until after the LA Times ran a story on it. LA celebrated a landmark in public transit today. The $2 billion Metro Regional Transit Connector is now 50% complete. The massive underground project links multiple lines like the red, gold, and blue to make transfers easy. It's due to be completed in 2021. Now here's meteorologist Amber Lee with a look at the weather. Hey, Amber.
Hi, Peter. So we started off with a lot of cloud cover today. Some areas didn't even see any clearing at all. So temperatures definitely cooler than normal. We topped out at 68 degrees for downtown LA. Normally we should be at 75. This is what it still feels like outside. It's still pretty warm, especially for our high desert communities. Everywhere else we're looking at 60s and 70s. And then we're also looking at the breezes starting to pick up, especially for Lancaster and Apple Valley. And then the breezes right along the coast and also for the Inland Empire. And here's a look at our visible satellite where you could see that the clouds really didn't clear for the eastern portion of LA County or for the very northern part of Orange County. But for the Inland Empire, we actually finally saw some clearing later in the afternoon. So with all the areas that saw some clearing, low clouds will be filling in tonight. That cooling trend continues. May gray will be in full force as we head into Sunday. The good news, though, only the next couple of days we stay cooler than normal because of a low pressure system to the north of us, and then we start to warm up as that low starts to lift out of here. Warmer temperatures expected by Wednesday and then staying with us through the end of the week. But then there's also a low pressure system that we're tracking. So depending on how close this gets, it could bring us more of the cooler air and also the cloud cover. So that's something we're going to continue to watch. Otherwise, highs tomorrow 60s and 70s, and then it stays that way up until about Tuesday before we start to really see some clearing by the middle of the week.
All right, Amber, thanks. Join us on CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11 for the latest on your weather forecast and all of our top stories. This has been CBSLA.com's The Rundown. I'm Peter Dowd. Have a great evening.